So what is written, God cannot lie. He's not a liar. He's not a man that he would lie. And Jesus said, by my stripes you are healed. That means it's already been done. It's not something that maybe it's going to happen. It has. And his promises are yes and amen. And when I got to a place in my life where I heard what Jesus said, and I took it. I took it, and I stood on his promise, and I stood on that rock. And so I don't know what the brother's name was that was standing up here with addiction, but I also did that. One night I just prayed out to God, and I said, take it away from me. And the next morning I woke up, and I didn't drink anymore, and I didn't smoke anymore. And I had done that most of my life for 51, well, not since I was a baby, but you know what I'm saying. Also, 1965. So, yeah, no, I don't care about that. But anyways, the other thing, so, you know, God is a healer, and he said that we are healed. So we don't, you know, a doctor might say that you have something. That's the report of man, and that might be a fact, but it's not the truth. The truth is we are healed in Jesus Christ. So I just want to add to the testimony that, you know, some suffer from mental health issues, whatever it may be, chronic depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress, bipolar, you name it, schizophrenia, whatever. And we are told that that is with us for life. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is not. And that we have the mind of Christ. In him and through him, we have a sound mind. He does not give us a spirit of fear or anxiety. He gives us a spirit of power, love, and sound mind. And that was another promise that I stood on. And just between me and God, I stood in my kitchen one day and I said, God, I don't want to take this medication anymore. A cocktail of medication. And that I had been taking for 30 years. And I said, Lord, I don't want to do this anymore. And you said that I can be healed. So I stood on that promise, and from that day forward, I never took another medication one day after that, and everything that my mind was struggling with just melted off. So, and this is kind of a cool story, but one day I was in worship, and the Lord said to me, he says, you do not have PTSD anymore. And I said, I don't? And he said, no, you don't. He said, you have PTSD, post-traumatic stress. I hope I said those letters right, because I know they can mean something else. So anyways, that's my testimony. I just stood on his promise, and amen.
Amen.
So I can't sing, so somebody better come up here and say something. All right.